All right, guys, what's up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, traders. Welcome back to another live session. As you guys are tuning in, be sure to check out the disclaimer that's currently on screen. Remember that day trading is risky and that my results are not typical. Other than that, keep in mind that it takes time. Trading is not get rich quick, especially for those people who are newer to the channel. The veterans who are here every day, they understand it, but for the newcomers, remember that trading is not get rich quick. It takes months, more commonly years, to become efficient and consistent. All right. Other than that, remember copy trading does not work. And lastly, I do not invest in my subscribers, so be careful of imposter accounts and fake accounts. I will never message you first. All right. So keep that in mind. We're gonna jump in here to the watch list and we're gonna get going. I've been trying to work on my voice here, medicine-wise. It seems to be going decent. I think within the next day or two, we should be back to normal. We should have our voice back, which is good news. Slowly and steadily. Slowly and steadily. Let's see here. Saturation. 40.
SIDU.
We're looking too black and white here in this camera. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I think that's good. Okay. All right, watch list. I have this big Momo Pro watch list here on the left hand side. By the way, there's something I do want to say today. Today I'm going to be adding Zendu into my scanners, into my scanning arsenal. I think that's the best way to say it. I'm going to add Zendu into my scanning arsenal. Free thing that's on YouTube. I'm checking it out. Free thing that's on YouTube. I'm gonna check it out to see how it is. SIDU. And by the way, let's see settings. Let's see settings, notifications. Let's get rid of this for now. Yeah, SIDU moving up a little bit. We'll see how it does. So in terms of the watch list, I got WIMI, and by the way, I can bring this back up for now. There we go. So I got WIMI. There's INTZ. All the top stocks, high volume I'm looking at here. AILE as well is also up here. See, this is why, the scanners, they do make it easy for us, right? No hard work in terms of finding the stocks. They're already here. SLDP. SIDU. I'm curious to see how it looks. Continuation. It's gonna be another long one here today with the speaking. It's gonna be a interesting day. So let's see. I also have SIDU volume a little lighter. Not too much to really look at there. We did have yesterday AIRE. It did pull back a little bit. Didn't really hold those levels as well as I would have liked in pre-market. Let's see. What else do I want to put on there? We already have 4. LIDR. Let's just take a look here. Nice move in after hours today so far. Volume not as high, but we could see something. It's possible. Which is why I like to have an extended list as well. So I'll save those in my recents here in Thinkorswim, and I'll post the actual watch list. Alfredo, what's up? Buenos dias, my friend. Buenos dias. Or is that Marcelo? I don't know. Maybe it's Marcelo. Let's see. Alerts. Day trading. And then into the live stream. I think these are the 4 I'm gonna watch. And then I'll rotate out from there. So I'm gonna start with WIMI, which is currently up 68% with 36 million shares of volume. Pre-market highs are 258. Let's see. It's a stock that I did trade going back to March 15th, which is worth noting. So we got a high of 258. Low of the most recent pullback down has been about 210. Right now we are back above VWAP, which is good. And let's see. So on this day, we got to 185. We're above that level now, which is good. Going back to March. So let's see. 258. Checking the daily chart here. I think we could see room to perhaps $3. And then maybe 350, 4. There's not a ton of major resistance on the daily chart, so WIMI looking decent. Not bad, not bad. We'll see how it does. See how it does. So next we have INTZ, which is actually the leading stock today.
RUM.
INTZ 291 pre-market high. Low of our recent pullback has been around 198. $2. Of course, we'd love to see this hold the VWAP and, you know, attempt the red to green into the open. The 200 EMA on the daily is at 278, which is in the thick of things.
RUM.
So it is 9:24, so I'm going to start my screen recording. Let's see. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up as well as you're tuning in. We do appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. As you guys know, for me, in sickness and in health, it doesn't matter. It could be raining outside, snowing. Even if I'm in the hospital, I'm going to have my traveling trading setup with me. And I'll be trading off Wi-Fi, 10 shares, even if that's what I have to do. Because first and foremost, we love what we do here. And secondly, the grind is real, right? I remember back in 2020, 2021, I had COVID a couple times during the live streams. Or just the flu, I don't know. Sometimes you just, you know, it was kind of hard to tell, but in sickness and in health. So INTZ again on the daily chart for this one, there doesn't seem like there's a ton. You know, we might have minimal resistance going up here. Looking back at some prior days, the only red candle that I really see that gapped up and sold off was back in April 17th, high point of 346. 346. But we'll see how this does. INTZ. So I have that one, and then IDAI, which is a sub $1 stock. I also have up here. Let's see, pre-market highs all the way 137. Pretty big move up. Since then, we've pulled back, and low of our recent pullback all the way down here at 78 cents. So IDAI on the daily chart, this one is a little bit more active. We've had a lot of prior days and other days where we, you know, just popped up. So checking in. We did have this cluster, back in early December, high point of 85 cents. Can we get over 85 cents? If we do, of course, the pre-market highs, so break of one, then the pre-market highs. There are daily levels going back to 150, which is worth noting. Gapped up, sold off, rejected the 200 EMA. Lighter volume though in March of this year. Other than that, it would be nice to see $2 if this happens to be really strong, because we've been seeing some stocks just halting up, and then they're going up like $2 a share just off of halts. So, we'll see. Those are my top three. Again, we do have the more extended list. For those, I'll just rotate through depending on what starts to move and what sells off, stuff like that. But it's another day to be disciplined. I'm gonna, of course, small size first. But yesterday I think I could have sized up a little earlier. I think I could have sized up a little faster yesterday. So today we're not gonna like force it or anything. But if we're seeing something good, we got to get into it a little quicker to build more of a cushion early. Also, we have to be careful of mistakes. Yesterday we had the sneeze that cost us $700, $800. The most expensive sneeze of my life to this point. So today, be careful. Just, a reminder for us when it comes to the hotkeys, hot buttons, and fat finger errors. All right. Other than that, in terms of coming into the open, which one do I really want to watch at? I'm gonna give everything here a look through, because there might be some other ones that may look a little bit better. It's hard to say what will go. Yeah, I think I might just have to rotate through, because none of them really looking spectacular. By the way, SES I do have up here as well. Continuation SES from yesterday. SES could also be a good one. SPRC sold off. WIMI.
HOUR.
Okay. I'll watch INTZ and then I'll go from there. I'm gonna have SES up here on the screen just for the first 2 minutes though, just so I can keep an eye on it. Alright, another beautiful day. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, guys, and let's get ready to rock and roll. Jeez. Voices in the depths.
OPTX.
GXAI.
INTZ, not bad here.
INTZ.
All salt.
PDYN.
XTKG.
There's a seller. Yep, there's a seller that came in. The halt down is at 94.
RANI.
And we're halting down.
KRON. XHG. SNAX.
AMBO. XCH. AMPG. LAES. RGTI.
PDYN.
KITT. INT.
Yeah, this thing is on crack.
MBLY. QBTS. PDYN.
PDYN from yesterday could also.
PTX. INDI.
Okay, this scanner's like too much. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this for now. Let's let the first 2 minutes go. It's a little much. That right there would drive me mad. PDYN.
BAOS.
Nice move here. It's up,
AMBO.
up about $1. We also got WIMI. I think I'm gonna lock in on WIMI and just trade this one. PDYN does look good though, big green candles, but it just feels too extended. It's such a massive move. Well, let's just keep going. 47. Have to use size here early to get ahead of this move. Come on, can we see some pullbacks? Is it? Oh, and there's a seller. There's a seller. Getting bought up. You know, are we just gonna keep going? Tight stops for me. It would be good to see PDYN halt up. So we got over the pre-market high. WIMI 72, which is still going. Wow. Still going, still going. 77. So we definitely have to be careful of the pullback. It is a little extended. Let's see how it dips. Come on down some more. The price is right. Uh-oh, okay. Okay, okay. I'm a little too jumpy here. Perhaps a little too jumpy. $45 average. I gotta make sure my risk is limited here. Can we hold up? Alright, okay. Can we hold up?
MYSV.
And it's not holding up. Aggressive trade there for sure. But it looks like it's Christmas tree setup, which we'll always lose because there's no bounce. That's fair. Alright, cool. Moving on. That's a little disappointing to see. Up and down. What else is there? What else is looking good? So PDYN, there was that one. SES. LIDR. A good old Christmas tree.
INTZ.
INTZ, you're gonna miss that. IDAI. AIRE. High 41.
AMBO.
Bill's not the best, but we'll see how it goes here.
AMBO.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, can we get a retest? I got a terrible fill. Oh gosh. Come on. I got filled at a price that wasn't even on the ask, but that's fine. Starting with the shenanigans here I see today.
OPTX.
51 to halt up. The dip was at 45. I got filled so high.
Halted. AMBO will resume at 9 hours 42 minutes and 9 seconds.
INTZ.
ARQQW.
AISP.
Yeah, this thing has some mad range to it. 56. Definitely for the longer hold time here would have been better though. I don't mind seeing it get locked in if we can. It is super extended. Best to see that halt up. AILE.
INTZ halted. INTZ will resume at 9 hours 43 minutes and 5 seconds.
AILE.
And PDYN is just taking off, huh?
AILE. PHUN. AISP.
What I might do, I might just play this thing in my ears. And that way it's not too much
In less than a minute.
for the audience, because some of you guys probably have it up too. Now that I'm thinking.
QMC up.
So we got two halts here.
EAOS may resume in less than a minute.
ABP.
HOLO. QUBT.
AILE will resume first.
May resume in less than a minute. BRCO.
This thing has some crazy range, so I gotta be careful in the resumption. AILE. 43.57 for resumption. SF, I hear you, brother. It is a little much for me, though, everything that's being mentioned. I'd say it still needs some filtering. Of course, we don't have control over that.
AMBO.
$45.20 for PDYN and $43.57 for AILE.
OPTE.
This trade here is going to come down to accuracy. If we can be accurate, we'll do well. If we fumble the trade, it's not going to go good. So the key is going to be here to take the best setup. If there's a setup for follow through, that's good too. But definitely don't want to force a trade if we're not seeing anything good, because this could go up 10 cents or down 10 cents.
INTZ.
$43.57. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Ten seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Here we go.
AILE.
Oh, I sold too soon. Crap. Can we get it? Oh. That was close. That was close. The range here is insane again. Damn. Pastor, brother.
EAOF.
I wanted to be wary of it selling off on that resumption. Bills are pretty bad right there. Oh, that could have been so much better.
AMBO.
Sizing down for now. PDYN, I might miss.
PDYN. MYSC. INTZ.
62. One and done, one and done. And there's the better move, 66. Alright, I'll ease off a little bit. I'm gonna keep watching it though, closely. Okay. Bit of a higher fill than I would like here, but let's see. A little too much churn. Tight stop. The moment it candle to make the new high, kind of struggled a little bit there. Holding up surprisingly tight. No selling pressure there, which is interesting. Could have took that twice. Down at 60 area. I can get a high fill. Yep. That's a disaster trade there. Alright, we'll try again. Okay, alright, I'm getting chopped like a mother lover. Was that 10 losing trades in a row? Goodness. 60. Oh, alright, okay. That's a disastrous. 2K to flat, not good. 53. It looks like it's coming down. Perhaps backside, maybe. But definitely a bigger pullback. Lows. It's not showing me. Oh. $48.
BAOF.
I did a pretty poor job at 60 there. I didn't take any of the good dips. I kind of was late to them. A little worried about it breaking down, but it held up surprisingly well.
AMBO.
And for long, too. SLP. SIDU.
NYSC.
Not much.
INTZ.
LTRN. RBPH.
HOLO. GOEV. ARQQ.
The halt down was fairly close just now, but it's a decent bounce here. A little closer to the pre-market high.
BAOS will resume at 9 hours 54 minutes and 55 seconds. SOBR.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
RR. ARQQ.
BRAX. HSDT. PGHL. AEMD.
RR. ARQQ.
6-1. Back down. Candle.
RR. LITM. RR. TGHL. QBTS. RGTI. RGTIW. LITM.
SWIN. MPLN. SYTA.
RR. QBTS. ARQQ. BAOS may resume in less than a minute. EBTL.
Come on.
RGTIW. LITM. RR. ARQQ.
Really high fill.
RGTIW. RR.
Alright, up front, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't ready for that front side, man.
LITM.
We'll see if it gives another leg. It's possible. That was nuts. That was nuts. That range was insane. Hey, these stocks will definitely surprise you. Expect the unexpected.
RGTIW.
LNZA.
RGTI.
TMC.
RGTIW. LAES. LITM.
Switching gears.
OPTX. RGTIW.
EPRO. SUGP.
LITM. GALT. QSI. ARQQ. LITM. INTZ halted. INTZ will resume at 10 hours 1 minute and 31 seconds. QSI. EBTL.
Oh, so delayed fill. AILE is still
BNC.
fighting.
BATL. CMBM. DHAI.
QSI. BAOS may resume in less than a minute. QSI.
SMSI.
EBTL.
We definitely need the 5-minute candle to make a new high.
NEHC.
IBG.
Will it go? Oh man. Okay.
INTZ may resume in less than a minute.
EQ. IBDA.
This is just tough, man. I think another move is coming, but how is it gonna play out? I'll take a couple cents. I'll work it again. Over 62. It's not as explosive,
INTZ.
at least not yet. Not the best fill there.
VRAR.
Oh, bad fill, man.
VRAR.
Well, it just comes down to the fills, really. It's volatile, so it's moving fast. It's possible you can get caught.
ROES.
Ah, I should have chased it. Damn.
ATOM.
Shit. Damn it, man. I should have just chased that 65. I could have caught this whole move.
LAES halted.
Ay, ay, ay.
LAES will resume at 10 hours 7 minutes.
Okay,
and
it still
20
has the
seconds.
explosiveness.
VRAR halted. VRAR will resume at 10 hours 6 minutes and 52 seconds.
TRAW.
We could see a bigger pullback. It's possible. So there's always risk here, of course.
TRAW.
ABP.
We gotta try not to give back
TRAW.
this time. So we gotta watch out for the double top.
Trap halted. TRAW will resume at 10 hours 8 minutes and 16 seconds. OT.
Oh, that's a good trade. All the fills, I don't know.
CCAR.
ATOM.
OTLK.
OTLK.
It's kind of a high fill. Shit.
ABP.
Slow to get back in, man. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quicker. Uh-oh. Is it Titanicing? That's close. Could have lost big there if it flushed. It held again, which is good. Man, I'm in the depths here.
RAY. ABP.
69, 69. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, that did not work. And that worked, and I didn't wait. The one time I chase, I get destroyed.
AILE. PDYN may resume in less than a minute.
BAOE.
UVXY.
Damn.
BXX. ABP may resume in less than a minute. BAOS halted. BAOS will resume at 10 hours 15 minutes and 7 seconds.
PDYE.
Mm, it could keep going. It could go again, but we gotta watch how this pullback holds up.
LAES.
UVXY. TZA. SQQQ. SPXU. QID.
PDYN.
CXAI.
PDYNW.
LAES halted. LAES
Ooh,
will resume at 10
okay.
hours 17 minutes and 1 second.
Okay.
INTZ.
5 minute pullback.
UVXY.
AMBO.
We're seeing the 5 minute pullback.
HUBC.
Yeah, SF man, we got the big size today, brother. But we gotta protect the gains because we've been sadly giving back everything the last couple days. Oh,
INTZ.
ENFY. BCG. ABAT.
BCG.
GTI.
BAOS may resume in less than a minute. TZA. INTZ halted. INTZ will resume at 10 hours 18 minutes and 46 seconds.
GALT.
TZA.
RYDE.
GTI.
OPT
AILE.
BAOS
Okay, it looks like it might halt down. The halt down's at 60.
VXX. TZA.
I'm gonna take a riskier trade. It's not gonna work. Oh, okay, maybe it is
APCX.
working. The bids came down a bit though, 2 cents.
ABP may resume in less than a minute.
Can I see 65?
OPTX halted. OPTX will resume at 10 hours 19 minutes and 52 seconds.
There's 64. Oh no. Okay.
UBXY.
NY.
Alright, okay, enough of the backside trades.
SPXU.
We got up to 9. Oh, and there's 65. After I get stopped out a couple times. Let's see what the scanner's saying. AMBO, GTI.
USI.
UBXY. VXX. SQQQ.
ABP
TZA.
ABP.
HTLM.
UBXX.
GTI.
SQQQ.
LAES
GTI. SARO. TZA. SOXS.
There's a seller at 60. It's breaking. Oh, I should have took that. Okay, 60. This is. I gotta remember this is a breakout market right now, right? And it's just going. It's not giving a dip.
TZ may resume in less than a minute.
SQQQ
Dip.
SOXS.
Oh, of course that's Harley. Trying 60. And
VXX.
scratch.
UBXY.
Dude, that was an insane move. Well, not really insane. Pretty good move.
RR.
TZA.
LAES.
SOXS. ABP halted.
IETC
VXX will resume at 10 hours, 22 minutes and 52 seconds. UBXY. VIXY.
CLSKW. QSIAW.
OPTX may resume in less than a minute. TZA. SOXS. VIXY. VIXY. QSIAW. OPTX may resume in less than a minute. TZA. SOXS. VIXY. QSIAW. OPTX may resume in less than a minute. TZA. SOXS. VIXY. QSIAW. OPTX may resume in less than a minute.
SPPL.
Damn, son. Come on. There was a seller, but dang, that dip's crazy.
UVXY.
Okay. And then AILE is back up, coming back to it.
FAAS.
Gonna try to gain a rhythm with small size. It's really moving.
AMPG.
VXX.
SES.
OPTX.
See, right there, I had a terrible fill right there. Got filled on the ask and a 2.5 cent drop.
ARQQ.
Okay, that one is on me. A little slow to
VXX.
buy.
TZA.
NKGN.
UVXY. VIXY. ARQQ halted. ARQQ will resume at 10 hours 25 minutes and 4 seconds.
That's a terrible trade.
CETA.
HTLM may resume in less than a minute.
BLMZ. OPTX.
It is strong. It's still strong. It's an impressive red to green. Probably should have never looked away.
ABP may resume in less than a minute.
HTLM.
RGTIW.
OPTX.
QMMM.
OPTX halted. OPTX will resume at 10 hours 27 minutes and 7 seconds.
INTZ.
OPTT.
That's a bad fill.
Q may resume in less than a minute.
We got to get over 9K. We keep getting to
TRW.
9K and then giving back. So we got to watch closely here. 5-minute setup still, the 5-minute chart still looks strong. The new candle's 30 seconds out. Let's see how it does.
SMSI.
ARQQ.
QNA.
Too aggressive. 77.
ARQQ.
OPTX may resume in less than a minute.
CCAR.
ABP may resume in less than a minute. INTZ may
OPTX.
resume in less than a minute.
I'm late.
TZA.
It might need a sec here.
MGIH.
ABP.
TZA.
INTZ.
SOBR. ABP.
TZA.
SRFM.
INTZ.
Okay. It is coming down. Last pullback went all the way to 60, so my God, I keep thinking my mic is muted. I'm sorry, guys. In the depths, in the depths. And then this heater is just blasting. Well, today's Friday, so at least I have a weekend to. The only bad thing is that I couldn't record a success story. We do have one. Actually, I think there's two. Two that's still ready to release.
SPAI.
But we want to stay ahead of the curve. Stay ahead of the curve. I think I'm going to size down slightly here for GTI. It's a nice red to green. Does it have what it takes? 66.
GTI.
Horrendous fill and horrendous fill coming out. That'll do it to you. Horrendous fill in, horrendous fill out.
UBXY. CATO.
No, good thing I sized down a little bit. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
VXX. UBXY. INTZ may resume in less than a minute. TZA. SPXU. SQQQ.
Bro. I'm trying one last time. 55. Hardly made anything. You know, I think for AILE, that front side move, man, if you caught two of those big like 10-cent rips with size,
INTZ.
that longer hold time in the front side, man. These candles right here, this move, 133% in a couple of minutes. I made nothing here, nothing. Or maybe 1700, which, you know, again, it's not a lot compared to the move. And then back to flat. It does look a little bit like a head and shoulder, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is finished. The head and shoulder has been notorious the last week and a half.
INTZ.
It's not a bad day. Definitely took some losses though. WIMI. We need medicine to get so advanced that you take one injection or one pill and your cold is gone in 6 hours.
BAOS.
And GTI, you know, it's fighting LITM.
INTZ halted. INTZ will resume at 10 hours 39 minutes and 41 seconds.
How's WIMI looking? Not good. This thing, like, it still has some fight left. And I probably could have been in right there. Sailing. Damn, I could have definitely been in. Crap. Yep, okay. AILE still alive. Do not go. Please, dip. Please, please. Damn, that's sad. I had 74, man. I gotta just pay attention. Can't start making mistakes now. It's kind of high. It's got that. We gotta break through this 9K once and for all, man. We've been here for 10,000 years already. Can we see some good setups here for a break of 86?
MYNA. PGHL.
TZA. INTZ may resume in less than a minute.
Why was it feel so slow right there? Gosh, I got the high fill. El Pastor. Gotta be fast.
INTZ.
Gotta be faster here. Mhm. We're seeing some slower fills. More times than not. You'll be right.
ESQH.
Oh, come on, that was good. If the stock gets over 86, the halt is at 91. This thing could still go to 150 if it's like, crazy.
LW. PSQH.
Man, that was some nonsense. I went short 40,000 shares. What was that, man? Ah, bro, just ridiculous. Plus 1K, minus 1K, plus 1K, minus 1K. That's ridiculous. But it's good to know we can go short, because then I can go short when it's time for backside. I'll try my best to get that entry when it comes. To ride the wave to the depths.
LNKS.
SISI.
It seems a little weaker here. What is it gonna be? Can't believe that's how that last sequence played out. We had a great entry, we held it, we'd sold, scaled out. Bought back aggressively on the dip, thinking it was ready to go. And I don't know what happened after that.
PYCR.
Should have known we could have went short, man.
PSQH.
FCUB.
Oh, where did I get Phil? Oh, that's a bro. Atrocious. I already bought for 74. It's like, come on. It's so bad. I try to go short 74. I get filled 72. If I get the fill right here, I'm gonna see what it does. If not, I'll take it at 70. But come on, man.
UL1. XTKG.
They had to find those shares.
PSQH.
Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it.
PYCR. RBLB. BIM.
Take the,
EDS.
take the rest of the day off. The day is only now starting in these hot markets, man. The hot days, they go till the close. There's gonna be another stock or two that comes. Yesterday I kept trading. I went up and then,
PSQH.
sadly I gave it back again. But AIRE, I think it was. I was eating I skipped breakfast yesterday, so I was eating breakfast. I missed like most of the front side, but it came back soon enough to still make like 2 grand out of it. So I went up green. I basically was up like 2 grand again, and then I took losses. I took a loss on a stock with lighter volume. Halt resumption opens up at like 205. It rips to 220. It dips below 2. I try to buy the dip at like 95. I get filled at 11. And then the stock is down at 180, like instantly. Got destroyed. If my voice is still messed up on Monday, I'm gonna ask Tim, Marcelo, or Triad if they want to do the live stream. Maybe Crispy too. Crispy, Save, anybody who wants to. Heck, maybe I get Lucas, Jackson, Beam.
INTZ.
Any of the guys can really take over for a day. You guys get to see some a different kind of style to this hyper scalping. Some of the guys will hold a little longer, bigger size, things like that. Oh my gosh.
INTZ halted. INTZ will resume at 10
The
hours.
man to really, the other man to mention here is Lucas. Dynasty, Minty, BMAC, all the penny guys. Marcelo's internet, man. Marcelo's internet cost him at least 50 grand this week. For sure, Marcelo would have been up at least 50,000 this week. And the big aggressive mighty, his internet costing him dearly. Hey, the boys are getting it done. The boys are locking in.
GRFX.
ARBK.
The boys.
FRSX.
ABP.
PDYN Christmas tree. Not good. For now, everything is a little slower. Something else might come a little later.
ZBA on. ERFX. IMG. MOBX.
ABP halted. ABP will resume at 10 hours 58 minutes and 17 seconds.
Well, right now it's just about being patient and waiting around. If nothing comes during like the next 15 minutes, I'll shut it down and I'll just do off-screen stuff until something comes. Just do some back-end work and keep the scans turned on for another opportunity. For another opportunity.
STI. SBET.
I gotta watch back the video to see what happened to that trade because I still don't know. I thought I took a dip, bigger size, and then I cut it somewhat flat. But then I ended up going short. I mean, I don't know what happened.
WWR.
VSCO. ABP may resume in less than a minute.
I think his internet, his internet not working well. Internet issues. So he's not able to trade. And him not being able to trade on this type of hot week. But, you know, I guess there's going to be another hot week. There's always different ways to look at it. It's probably going to be hot all next year. This year, I think almost the entire year was hot. There were days where I didn't do well, but I think the entire year was hot. Like almost every day there was something. Maybe just like 5 days out of the year where we like literally had nothing.
SISI.
EOSEW.
Oh, they're saying Lucas is on vacation. Yeah, Lucas on vacation.
AISPW.
ABP.
Okay, maybe I have to. Maybe it's time for me to go. I feel like I'm not focused.
ABP
Falling
halted.
asleep.
ABP will
There's
resume
still
in 11
dips
hours,
like
6
this,
minutes and
you
20
know.
seconds.
Falling to sleep.
LYT.
Big Steve, I need a something. A Red Bull. I need some wings. Or a Monster. Monster Energy.
ARTW.
Or perhaps a Prime. So that it can become prime time. I can get some winning trades. What was that, 20 bucks?
ABP may resume in less than a minute.
Okay.
QH.
Okay.
ETLE.
Okay. What's gonna happen later is stock like SES. He's just gonna give a random big green move up and start one of these stocks and give a random move.
ABP.
AB depths. All right, okay. I think I'm gonna shut it down. Big Steve and the crew, Pastor, shutting it down, taking the green, heading out. Enjoy the weekend. Check out the links down below, of course. If you want to get started, I haven't talked about the course in maybe a full month. Maybe I talked about it here just for a little bit, for a quick minute before I go. For those of you who are looking to get started and learning how to trade. Be sure to check out Merciless Markets. Man, my voice. Be sure to check out Merciless Markets. This is where it goes down. This is where you can learn this hyper scalping style. With not only myself, but other mentors like Tim, Marcelo, Triad, and the rest of the MMU community. Check out all of our offers here. There's a bunch of different programs, or let's say classes, courses that you can get involved with. Of course, I'd recommend the full program, which includes every single thing. Right now, we don't have an active coupon. I can probably make a coupon here if anybody's interested. I can make a New Year's coupon. Let's see, I have to come up with I guess I can just name it New Year. New Year. I'll activate that coupon in the next 10 minutes and it can give it'll give 40% off. So you guys can check that out. Coupon code New Year. I'll type it in the YouTube stream. Yeah, 95% off. Yeah, okay. You know what? I can give away a free membership. I can give away a free membership on the 1st if you know, if you guys want. I'm open to doing that to help out one lucky person. I've done it before. I'll do it again. At the end of the day, you know, the goal is to help out, and well, we'll have to so it's fair. We'll have to do like a raffle, spin the wheel kind of thing, and whoever name it lands on. But yeah, code New Year for 40%. Hopefully my voice is back by Monday because I can't deal with this, man. But on one hand, this shows my dedication, and on the other hand, it's like, what the hell am I doing? Like, yo, take the day off, man. Get the heck out of here. Or the keys to one of the other guys and relax. But there's this thing that just, you know, should just show up and trade. You know, we love to trade.
AUP. HWH.
So you guys can check out the coupon code. And other than that, feel free to always check out the chat room. Check out the chat room. I'm gonna stop streaming. We only got a few students left in here. The stream is over. We only got a couple people listening in.
MEUP.
But yeah, check out the chat room. As you guys can see, we're pretty active. I had this thing up here that showed how many members. Looks like Marcelo might have took it out, but anyhow, there's over 8,000 members in the chat. And you know, our students, as you guys can see, all the purple names are our students. And you have some of the guys who are just really killing it. Minty, Dynasty, Alan, shout out to you. Smaller size, process over profits. 10 to 100 shares. This is pretty big. And all these guys who are doing well now, Crispy in the building, all the guys who are doing well now started off this small size. Started instant plus 10K to red, grinded the next 90 minutes to up 18K, now settling around 16. Some of you guys think that my days are a roller coaster. I started plus 17 to flat. Everybody, it's only because everybody is not trading live. If everybody traded live, you guys would see it. For most people, it's like, you know, nobody just makes money without losing, right? But the goal is to be as efficient as possible. That's the key. BG, chat room member, small red. Broster, nicely done. Net trader, way to go. Travel, process over profits.
MSW.
Process over profits here as well. Small, nice green day. Grandpa John, man, way to go. Grandpa John, if you need to check in with any of us coming into the new year, you know, let's do it. Small size into big size. This is extremely exciting here. And this is what it looks like. Why some people might say, wait, Relentless, why would you use just 5 or 10 shares, 100 shares? Because it's all about understanding the strategy and proving that you understand the strategy. After 3 to 4 months of doing that, then you can now put some share size behind it. Could there be a bit of more of a mental barrier? Perhaps, but the key is that you understand fundamentally where you should be taking the trades, how to manage your risk. So shout out to Grandpa John. A bit of a bigger red day here on the 24th. Did we have some bigger size here on this day? I'm curious. But overall, great consistency. Sea of green. Danny, chat room member, way to go. Zay, shout out to Big Zay, one of the biggest supporters here, longtime member. Zay, I see you. Don't worry, man. I see you putting in the work. Shout out to Zay. Mr. Man, small green, getting it done. Cursey in the building. $700. 130. This is it's trading at 130. Let's see. Trading would open. Okay, this is that thing. Okay, actually, let me read this. I'll read this later. Let's pop that into another thing. And I think that's all for today. We have to wait till 4 p.m. for others. You know, key guys like Big Steve. Key guys like Save. Shout out to Save, man. These guys are just some amazing traders. Midwest in the building. Shout out to the team. I couldn't be more proud of the community. Tim hasn't posted yet either. Jackson hasn't posted. A bunch of people hasn't posted. So we have to wait till later. But shout out to the team. Shout out to the guys. It's so interesting to see how everyone is like, you know, working in some way, shape, or form, despite where they are in the spectrum. Oh man, GTI as I'm ranting. Okay, small size GTI. I gotta make back this 600. Is it possible? Is it doable? Small size first.
NUP.
69 for highs. And I hope I was not on dual screen. It probably was. I was on dual screen just now, wasn't I? Ah, so bad. Well, it's not dipping. The halt is at 79.
GTI.
Oh no, I was on full screen. That's good. Taking the dip, 68 area. Not the best fill.
NEUP will resume at 11 hours 19 minutes and 24 seconds.
Well, it's a shame that I'm so late to this move, but you know, let's see how it goes. I'm not gonna risk too much. Gotta keep it tight. That 5 minute candle is red. I want to be careful of that. It might still have some juice. Every time I go on a rant, just shut it down. The stock starts to move. Oh man. 58 to 59. Not great. It's definitely just selling off. I mean, yeah. The dips can work, but they might be tricky. There's 54. Halt down 52. Ay, ay, ay. Well, not much progress. Again, I'm just way too late to it. You got to catch this, like right here. If you see it here, then you can make a lot of money. Under the context that you're an experienced trader. Let's put in the time. For those people for the people who are still here, you guys are the real MVP. Because we're here sounding like you know those guys from the cigarette commercials
MEUP
for
may
like
resume in less than a
bad
minute.
lungs. We're sounding pretty crazy, so shout out to the audience who are here.
ERSO.
For Momo,
SISI.
what I use for the watch list is the discovery section, which is, I think that's the Pro Plus. Yeah, Pro Plus package. But you can check on the website to see if there's an option to get this without the maximum purchase. Did I say that right? It doesn't have to be the full option if the Discovery Plus is included. But you can use coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. That'll at least help you out a little bit price wise. Big Steve, how much did you do? How much did you make, Big Steve? Did you make anything? Did you catch the move?
MEUP.
And Big Steve, you can put on your mic if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to type. Big Steve. Actually,
Yo, can you hear me?
hold on, hold on. What do you say? Or am I
Can you
going?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, didn't make any. I'm up 700. Um, really tough. Just been struggling the last week. Um, just really struggling to get going. And then once I get going, I just give it back, which is like not how I used to trade. Normally, I can get going pretty quick and retain the gains, but I'm struggling to get going as well as keep retaining the gains.
Is there anything that you've noticed in like your review so far?
LPW.
It could be. I think I'm struggling with the dips because like I'm best at breakouts, like when the candle like opens and just makes a new high. And then like micro dips, I'm gonna trade that type of trading like on really hot days, but on days where it's like dips and hold longer, those are kind of harder for me to trust.
Yeah, it's been, you know, I saw Crispy put a post just now saying he started off plus 10K to flat to red and then had to go back up. Sometimes it's just so hard to hold on to the gains, man. Despite like our best effort, the stocks sometimes they just flush out. But you know, it's part of the key to try and size down on maybe riskier trades. Something I'm working on to not give back.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to play with share size more and
HDR.
not get into like a massive, not to, I don't want to get into a big drawdown. I kind of just want to wait because I know I'm going to snap back into it. Um, whether whether I just get better at the dips, but like I'm only like a couple days away, hopefully, from snapping back into it.
Bro, no doubt you're gonna be up 10K in the next 2-3 days.
Man, I should be up 10K today. It's so crazy to just to like I know I'm capable of 10K and like just to like have it go by me. It's such a shame. It's part of trading though.
Yeah, as part of trading, and for me, that's my biggest thing right now. Because every day this month, last month, the month before should have been 10K for me too. Like every day from what I see. And I have issues at times not taking every setup that I see, every entry that I see, and it drives me mad. So I'm also working on that.
We'll get there eventually.
Steve, I came so close to a cooking with Relentless video on Christmas.
Really? Wait, what'd you make?
We had the Guyanese national dish
Oh
called
yes, yes, yes. Pepper pot.
yeah, it
Yeah. How was it?
was good, man. It was pretty good.
Nice. That's great.
SYTA. I'll check that one out.
May resume in less than a minute. IVD.
Dan Shark, what's going on, man? How you doing?
How do I unmute? Let's see.
You're
Yeah,
already
we can hear you.
Oh shit. My bad.
What's up?
Dude, you're cooking up a relentless P&L today.
Yeah,
That was nice. I still gotta have my first 1K day.
slowly but surely. But you definitely have to put some size once you start to get that consistency.
It's scary. I'm still not used to like this has been like my best month trading, and I still feel scared. And it's like looking at the consistency, I only have 2 red days this month, but I still feel so scared. I don't know why.
What are your average green days looking like?
MLGO.
This month it's like 300 to 400.
Oh, that's great. So you have to, yeah, a little bit more size in the areas where you have a little higher conviction will definitely get you over the hump. And something that I do
MEUP.
on hot stocks that I like when I'm focusing on just one ticker, I'll have 2 order entries, one for size, and like one a little smaller.
SISI.
That way, when you really see a setup you like,
My
you
mic
can,
doesn't
you can hit it.
What's really helped me a lot this month though is Minty and Big Steve and Dynasty were all recommending. They were all saying how they use smaller size at the open, and they were telling me about that like
MUP.
months ago. Use smaller size, build a cushion, and then size up, and that's really been
Yeah.
that's been like a game changer for me. And it's funny because when they were first telling me about that, did not want to listen. I just felt so resistant and like honestly scared. Like once I built up that cushion, I'm like, I don't want to size up. I don't want to lose this.
53 seconds.
But yeah, it's been a game changer.
Yeah, man. Over time, just continue to work on it, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get to that level.
And I hope so. Hoping I
So
can make
Dan,
100K next year.
so I was thinking like for me when it comes to sizing up, especially initially when I was like using like 300, 500 shares, for me like for you, so like if your average days are like 300, 400, you just keep like having those $300 days, and then eventually like on a warm day you just kind of have to test the waters, and like you will connect with bigger size. Like if you're trading with like let's say 500 shares on a day where like if you're doing like 300, 400 a day for like a couple days, just like one day just try out like 1K size, and like you will connect, and like if it's a really good day you'll connect like throughout the day, throughout the session, and that'll give you a lot of courage to use the next bigger size next time.
Yeah, thank you for that tip. That risk management tip was it's insane. It doesn't even feel real. I'm like still questioning to myself. Is this just life now, or
MLGO.
am I going to be back on the struggle bus next month? I don't know.
Yeah, it helps a lot with emotions and stuff like that. So I think it's a good way. The only downside with that is that like on slow days where there's only a few opportunities, like Tim and Mighty, they just hit it hard with big size, and like they can pull out like 1K, 2K, 3K on just a couple trades, and so that's like the only drawdown. But when you're like just trying to like gain that courage and size up, I think it's definitely helpful.
Yeah, I'm still taking like baby size compared to some of the guys in here. It's gnarly.
ETI.
Test, 1, 2, check.
Yeah.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But yeah, I'm thinking of sizing up a little once I get to. I'm almost past 50K now. So once I get past 50K, I'm thinking I'm gonna size up a little more, and then hopefully I can have my average days be like
Anyone, are you talking?
800. But I don't know. It's
We can hear you,
wishful
Jimmy.
thinking.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Probably not. I don't think you can hear us. Sorry about that, Dan.
But Dan, I would also recommend like for me, what helped was like disassociating myself from the numbers. So like instead of like having a target and then sizing up, kind of just like size up when you think like you're trading well. That's where you should. That's like where you give yourself the highest chance of connecting. If you wait for a certain number, then you'll like blame that, or that'll be the reason why you think you're not, or you shouldn't have sized up, or it's. I think it's a bit misleading. I think you should just size up when you think you have like when you're trading well.
Yeah, but I mean, just building up the cushion helps because I'm trying to just be very like specific about my max loss days. Like right now, I'm trying to hold myself to a max loss of 100. So if I size up at the open, then I have to increase my max loss and everything. I don't know. I still don't feel ready for the risk yet, but it's gonna change. I already feel it changing slowly.
NEUP may resume in less than a minute.
Thank you, though. That risk management tip, starting smaller, and then once you have that cushion, sizing up. Once you're connecting, sizing up, it's a game changer.
GTI is still in play, by the way. By the way, Minty, your mic is unmuted, which is why we have you muted as like server muted. Just a heads up. Oh my gosh. Dip, dip.
GTI.
It doesn't like to dip. Oh, I'm just losing money on this thing. This is bad. All right, if I go down 1200 on this thing, I'm gonna stop because I'm just losing. I can't connect.
Andy, you're unmuted now.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Can I buy a good dip? Come on. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Steve, help me.
Dude, this thing is too tricky. I don't know. Maybe we just buy the lows and just hold all the way.
I don't hear anything.
Jimmy, can you hear us?
MLG.
Jimmy's mic is in the depths.
I don't think this is working.
All right, I'm gonna Steve. Oh, I'm gonna text him in a second. I'm gonna mute him for now. I'll tell him.
H1T.
UP. MLG.
Enzo, what's up, man?
Yo, RT, how's it going?
Going all right.
I'm done training with the day for the day. A little day for me, but glad you're doing well, man.
Yeah, trying to get a hang of this GTI here.
Shout out to Dan, man. Dan, what is it, Dan Shark? Good stuff, dude. You really sized up, having bigger days. Awesome work.
Thanks, Enzo. It's funny. My goal is just like, I just want to get to Enzo level, then I'll get to Cactus Rob level, and then I don't even know where it can go if I ever get to after Cactus Rob level. That'll be insane.
There's no limitations.
I think we gotta skip Cactus Rob level because Cactus Rob level is permanent. We gotta leap over him.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but he does
Still
really
doesn't
well
even
1K a
feel
day.
real. It still doesn't even feel real. It's not even that much, money I've made this month. But I haven't made like 10K this month yet. But it's unreal because I went from making less than 1,000 and wow.
How are you doing this month?
about to upload. I think I'm up like 6K. If I include investments, it's like 9K. But yeah, just from the MMU trading, it's just day trading. It's like a little over 6K.
Nice, man. That's awesome, dude.
I know you had a crazy month last month. Didn't you make like 8K last month or something?
Yeah, that's right. That was my best month, and this month I'm on the struggle bus. I'm just thinking too much about the money and losing focus on the process. That's what got me this month.
Yeah, it's fun. I've been trying to focus, fully on the process, but also kind of a little bit on the profits as well. I think the most important part of the process for me this month has just been building the cushion. And then once I build the cushion, I can size up. And if it doesn't go well, immediately size back down. And that's been helping me keep my winning days way bigger than my losing days.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind too, man. You guys been talking about it. I'm gonna keep that in mind because that's a great strategy that I've just kind of taken it for granted for building a cushion and then risking the cushion and then sizing up that way. We could easily get like $800 days, even $1,000 days if we do it smartly, smart way.
Exactly. It's just they've been telling us about it for months. I've just been like really resistant. It's only kind of this month I kind of started to do that. It was on MSTZ is when I started to get the confidence.
Ah, yeah. The penny stock, the ETF.
Yep, that one was amazing. But also Dynasty and Minty in general, they kind of put us all on the penny stocks, I feel like.
Yeah, man. Those guys, that BMAC especially, BMAC, kind of the main guy, and then everyone else. But what they're doing, Lucas, Jackson, Beam, Minty, Dynasty on the pennies, man. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta give us a bit of a recap today, you and your bro.
I can do a recap. I recorded today, so if you wanna,
Yeah, take the floor, brother. Take the floor.
let me find my recording first.
It can show us a little bit of how things went.
SISI.
Do
PT
this. All right, I can show you my. Oh, I can't screen share. I think you got to give me the permission to.
Okay, one sec.
IBDA.
All right.
PTLE.
This one. Make sure. Can everyone see my screen or no?
SISI.
Yeah, I think we should be able to see it.
Oh, okay, just making sure. So the start of the day, I kind of recorded a little late. I think it was like a minute after the bell. So I already taken us like 2 trades. So I can't remember the first 2 trades. But after that, I started the day at 7K because the way I treat size is that I don't really care what size I start the day with. It could be 2K for all I care. It could be 10K. I just need to make sure that I can actually take winning trades on the stock first. I just take 7K because I actually want to make some type of money. But the money doesn't like fully matter to me right now. I just want to make sure that this stock is tradable in general. So I just, take 7K for a while. Let me see if I can actually find better trades. So I take a couple of trades here. I kind of flip-flop my P&L. Let's speed that. No, I can't. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find a better trade. So the stock is actually now pushing. So it's going, front side now. So I kind of messed up this move at the beginning. So at the start of the stock, I should have been holding more, and I kind of just didn't. I'm still kind of just in and out quick in like 1 to 2 seconds. But I start holding later on in the stock once I realize that it's strong and it's holding. So volume's coming in, take a trade, 10K shares. When I get out, I got out late there, later than I would like, actually. Let's see, I should have took another trade right there for the push of 80, yeah. So I'm actually playing very cautious at the beginning. Yeah, I should have took another trade right there for the break of 40. It's probably not gonna do it right now, no, but I should do it on the retest, yeah.
Yeah, that opening move was crazy, man.
Yeah, I played it very cautiously. Oh yeah, I'm trading on a second screen, so I actually size up, but you'll see it in like my fills. It's on the left. You'll see that I take like 12K, 15K.
What's your max size today on it?
40K. So funny enough, this stock is strange because later on, so it halts up and I basically take like no trades in it. So later on, after it halts, I realize, the stock is clearly strong. It just moved up 20 cents. So in my head, I'm like, I can take size, but I don't know how much size I can really take because it starts lagging. And the slippage gets terrible. So I was at 25K at one point. Let's see if I can find it when it resumes. Let me go back. So I made like 700 here in this process. So I size up at this point, and I'm taking like 25K. I'm still at 12K. Okay, that's horrible. But I do size up later on. And when I was taking 25, it was lagging so bad. But then I sized up to 30K. And for some reason, the lag just disappeared. No more slippage. It was 1 in, 1 out perfectly. Like, it made no sense. And when I sized up to 35K, it still was 1 in, 1 out. And then when I went to 40K, that's when like slippage was like really bad. Like it was basically untradeable. So I sized down basically immediately after that, back down to like 37K, 38K, and just stayed there for the rest of the day. Right now, the stock just went to higher day. It's pulling back. So I'm just catching a bunch of micro dips. Just quick bounces, 2-3 cents. I also caught my biggest trade ever today, which was a $1,700 trade later on when I was taking 40K shares. So I'm at 2K right here. Just taking more micro dips. And let me I should probably explain what I'm looking for. So the reason I take this right here is because the bid just went up. It just went up to 66, and it just dropped 4 cents. And for a penny stock, 4 cents is a lot. Like that's a ton of money. So I just wait for the bid to hold just a little bit, but mainly the ask, because the way these stocks work on this size is 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get filled in the ask. So the bid is not irrelevant, but the ask is more important, I would say, for me at least. So I wait for the bid to hold. The bid's not really holding, but the ask is frozen at 620. So I take it. And then it pushes back up, gets to 636. And that's basically what I did all day. I just wait for the ask to freeze. See, it froze again, 620, just for a little bit. It dipped below for 2-3 tenths, but that's fine. It's not much. It went right back to 620, so I took it again. I think it holds one more time. Yeah, 620 again, it held again, and then it climbs back up. But that one wasn't that good because the bids didn't move. And that's another thing you got to be careful of. The ask may hold and you might take it, but the bids may not move. So you have to still look at them. That's what I'm saying. Don't ignore it. So you still have to look at the bids because you still can get filled directly on the bids. So you can get filled at like 640 and the bids are like 620 and you just lose 2 cents because of that. So you still have to look at them. Just, I would say, keep the ask more in mind, if that makes sense.
Is that a strategy you normally use when you're taking scalps to look at the ask and see if it holds? Is that something just particular for this stock, or in general something in your toolbox?
It's something that I would say it works on pennies the most, and then the next place I use it that works the best is when a stock is above like $10. That's when I look at the ask, when it's below $1 and when it's above $10. Anything in between that, usually looking at the ask is actually terrible. Like it's like really, really bad. And that's when you have to start looking at the bids and see if the bid is holding and when buyers are coming in. Because if you start looking at the ask when it's like in the $3, $5, $7 range, the ask is usually, the moves are so much quicker in those price ranges that by the time you look at the ask, you're never going to get a proper, like a good fill. Like you're always going to get ask fills, but the bids are never going to catch up. So you're always going to take a losing trade after losing trade. So those stocks, the bid I would say is more important. But once it gets below $1 and above $10, the ask for me is a little bit more important. So
Show us that big trade.
GTI.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to see what time it was because so I'm at 25K, 6K. Where was the trade? It was after the Halts. 10K. Let me look at my trader view actually. Let me see if I can, what timestamp it was. So I don't have to keep looking around for it.
GTI.
It was like 3 trades back to back. It was like a $1,200 trade, a $1,700 trade, and then another 1K trade. So it was at 10:06. Okay. Oh, it's coming up right now. Or did I pass it? 10. Oh, I passed it. Okay.
SYTA.
Looks like it just happened.
USI.
Okay, so the stock is at 70. This stock in the 70 area was amazing. Like in the like 65 to 77 range was just absolutely amazing. When it got to 80, the stock it was a completely different stock. Like it just completely changed. So when it gets to 80, I basically just don't touch it. Because it's just the price action just got the dropouts were crazy. Like the bids were going to 82 and dropping out all the way down to like 77. It was horrible. So I just basically didn't touch it when it reached 80. The trade should be coming up right now. The big trade, 644. So yeah, it just teleported up 4 cents. Yeah. So the stock is on its way down from a high of 70. And it drops out all the way down to, was it 66? If I remember. Yeah, it drops down to 66. Yeah. So this, once again, this is basically a 5-cent dropout. Again, for a penny stock, that's a lot for this. Like 5 cents is a very good move. So I just wait. Again, I waited for the ask to hold just for a little bit. It dips down just a bit and it reclaims for like 5/10. Right there, reclaimed for 59. Just for a little bit. And that's the only indication I need for a bounce. That's all I need. Because that shows that it wants to go back up. Obviously, like it went back up, so it's probably gonna go back up. I know it's not the best strategy. It doesn't sound super hard or super difficult, but that's basically all I do. And then the next trade was at 10:08. So it's coming up right here. Yeah, so it's coming up in 10 seconds. So now it's pushing up. It's front side again. Or at least it looks like it's front side again.
For those of you on YouTube, I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay green. The chat room exclusive. I was supposed to shut down the YouTube stream. I kind of forgot. I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys next time.